Hello, and this is the training for the sponsored guest post links. Basically, these links are links from high powerful websites of others that we put an article on with a link in, whether we provide them the article or we simply pay them to write one for us and send a link. So let's jump into it. So the first thing to do is go in Dropbox and then go to Spreadsheets, guest posts, and in here you'll find an info sheet. This is a basic guide for you, so you want to aim for one a week, have a traffic cost of 2,000 and up, and use these search engines with these terms or other, like it could be Australia, ad articles, etc. Trying to find guest post blogs. Alright, so basically what you would do, I've already done one here before, you would just copy one of these, or you can change it to your own, and paste it in Google. So this time I went Australia, become a guest blogger. Now you scroll down here and have a look at what it says. So this one, you can become a guest blogger. Want to hear from you. So I was testing jobs, baby community. See, there you go. So there's a whole bunch of guest blogger opportunities. So I'll open up this site here, and this was applied to become a guest blogger. So you can even apply and become one and start blogging. Now if you have a look at this website, IAB Australia, and you open up semrush.com and you log in, and you put the domain into the search bar, and you click down here on organic research, and this will show the traffic cost. So we wanted the traffic cost to be above 2,000. And this particular site here is 2,500. So essentially what you would do is then try and become a guest blogger by creating an account and logging in, and then if there's a place in which you can add an article to, do so. Now if that one doesn't work, you're going to have to find more than one. Try something else. Flora and fauna, guest blogger, become a guest blogger. We could try another one. Perth guest post by. Here you go. Guest posts. Come with flora and fauna. Guest writer. See? So there's a link. So then you just want to test them. So become a guest blogger. This is for a foodie one. Again, we want to copy that, paste it in here. Yeah, so this one's got no traffic costs. So that wouldn't be a very good one. And basically you just want to have a look, see like this guy's posting, he's created an article and his links out. So we could even email the code for email at wordpress.com and write an article. So have your own article written. So if you wanted it about blinds, for instance, you can open up a spreadsheet, just even create your own, for instance. Alright. And then words would be whatever, 500 for instance, and then you could save this spreadsheet that you've created as a guest post to do the topic, the description, the link to website, and the words, and you could email coman@wordpress.com and just speak to them and say, hey, I would like to work with you guys and do some articles. Would you be willing to accept this article? And you can even send it to them. So I would save this spreadsheet and go onto Trello and create a to-do list, or put it in the immediate tasks, or writing content and add it as a task saying guest post article. Attach the article through the file, find it, then assign Harvey or AI to do it. They will then get notified, they can see your attachment, open it up and see that this is what you want. They will then write the article, save it here and drag it to Done. Okay, so the two ways you will then get those guest posts onto the website is by emailing them, and you can request an email that you can either send the article, and if they'll post it for free, or if they charge to do a guest post. So you might have to pay $50, or you offer them $50 plus the article. Maybe it's $50 and they write the article, but just liaise with them via email. So you can get the article written by the content writers and then put it in an email and say, hey, I would like to put this on your website. You know, I'd love to get it for free, or alternatively, I'm willing to pay some money. And then when they do put it on there, you get them to put the link through, and that will pave through to the website. So like I said, you know, this one's not worth anything. You got to do your research in terms of going through these keywords and actually trying to find blogs that you can actually add articles to, or people are you know, writing a lot of content on and they're active. You know, it could be blog We Love Perth. There you go, We Love Perth links. So Whamfest, check these guys out. You know, and just contact them and say, well, there you go, look, the traffic cost is 0 anyway. But because they're local, it might not hurt, you know, and still get a link. If you then go to back to the spreadsheet and guest post, there's a spreadsheet there called clients. So this will open up and you can modify this sheet as you like. But when you find a guest post, or someone you can work in a relationship with, so if it were these guys, IAB Australia, and you contacted them or are able to become a guest blogger, put articles on their page, you could just simply put keep for your own records, IAB Australia, add their URL. You can state what the relationship's like, you know, like I said, modify this so it's good. Yes, they require $50 payment for an article, and you have to write article yourself. But their traffic count is 2,500. So things like that, and then you can just over time grow your list of people who you can use and work with. Like I've just done another one, niche, until you can have it built up. So like it says, finally, like it will take some time, but you want to aim for 1 a week until ranked. So use all these terms, try different ones, add advertising to any of the above if you'd rather pay for a link. But essentially we're trying to get links off these high powered sites and blogs to our website, ones that have a traffic cost of over 2,500. So the last part of this training is to bookmark all of the websites to actually check back for the link later. So say you got in contact with this guy here at cofremantle.wordpress.com, and his site was 2K, was over TC, traffic cost was over 2K, and you've emailed him and arranged it. Yes, he says, yep, he'll put a blog on for you. You've paid him $50 and given him the article. You then want to actually bookmark this particular page. And so create your own folder, a new folder, and just say guest post, or you can call it for the blinds or whatever, and save that. So then over time you can actually come back later on and make sure that he's put that article up there, or if he has that the links in there like so that you can actually be getting that link juice. So save them all in your bookmark, so you can simply just open it up here and go guest posts, and then the whole list of them be down here.